the opportunity to be able to fight here.
You gonna pull it up? Yeah.
Waiting for God to give more opportunities to be able to demonstrate.
You taking a video of it?
Quality.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Oh, look at my camera, please. Oh, I'm sorry.
I keep on bumping into you. This is not a good place to stand.
I won't get my thing, too. Excuse me.
It's okay. I can edit that out.
All he knows that he has to keep on training in order to keep being one of the best. His compromise is to keep training and to give the best in every fight. Wherever they want to put him against, those are their decisions.
And Gennady, a question for you real quickly. I'm straight in front of you, Gennady. Can you comment a little bit on how frustrating it's going to be if you go to Canelo next? I know you want that big fight. Will it be frustrating for you if you cannot get it?
I don't know, I think so makes it good for me, not for me, for us. Next night, like I think to Maya, I think it's perfect for us. And special thank you for HBO. I think right now this is awesome.
Rayer, I have one question for Roman Gonzalez.
Thanks a lot.
Carlos, right in front of you. I'd like to know from Roman, he said, I guess, to Max Kellerman in the ring after the fight, that his next fight that he wants is has to be the other day. What he really wants is Juan Estrada rematch. He beat Juan Estrada the first time. What is it about that fight that he wants so much? Is it the fact that it was a great fight and the fans would be interested, or it's a chance to pick up the 2 belts that he has? What's the reason for his desire for having that fight again?
Hay alguien específico que quería lograr por su carrera o solo por título que tiene que te gustaría tener.
Ganar rápidamente, sé que fue una pelea muy difícil cuando peleé con él y pues me gustaría pelear con él para que la gente vea que yo puedo ganar y puedo noquear rápidamente cuando peleé.
Believes it was a very close fight, so he would like to have the opportunity to be able to beat him with a larger margin or by a better margin, be able to demonstrate that he's able to knock him out and to demonstrate that there's a lot bigger margin of him being able to beat him in the ring.
And those other 2 belts wouldn't be a bad thing, right?
Todo lo que venga bienvenido, la verdad que mi trabajo en un gimnasio y lo demás se lo pongo en la mano de Dios, este que es famoso, ha hecho de Dios que me está dando la oportunidad y que me voy a dar nuevamente una oportunidad más. Y si esa oportunidad viene en la espada, pues que yo le digo al público que se prepara que va a ser una muy buena pelea.
He says that everything that comes is welcome. He wants to thank God, Taking Promotions, HBO for this opportunity, and that everything that comes along with this win, he's ready.
Thank you. Gennady, straight in front of you. Congratulations on the Toronto show. Thank you. My question for you is, you come into the fight with 19 straight knockouts, you got your 20th knockout, and you also had said prior to this fight that you wanted to see if Willie Monroe, because of his southpaw style, could give you a different look than you've been seeing in this fight. Now that you've knocked him out for your 20th knockout in a row, can you talk about whether you think he did that? Did he give you the look that you wanted? Because it seemed like he might have troubled you a little bit in maybe the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds briefly.
Yeah, like this guy for Willie, he's really good fighter, respect him because he's not scared. He's coming to California, he was part with me. And I don't lose control. No, I know Willie, he very good moving. Last couple of rounds, he stay, like build different situation for me, I think he's every time moving. it's very easy for me to stay with me, in front of me. I tell him, okay, right now let's go, let's do it. This is big, good performance for people, like big present for people. Like respect him, he's not scared.
Congratulations, Gennady. First question for you. What did you learn from this fight? What did you learn from this fight that you were trying to get out of it? You said you wanted to go rounds, and what are you going to take from this fight and use going forward?
Whatever fight, big experience for me. Every step, experience for me. Right now, really he's he's very good doing it. He's like lava, everybody has problems with self. But he's a good fight for us.
Question for Roman, Carlos. Max Kellerman also mentioned fighting the monster, Japan. What did Roman think about that fight after Terry Cruzosa? When could it happen?
Can you stand away from me for a second?
He's a great fighter. He is very hard. He is very strong. He's in 115, he's in 112 right now. He believes he still has a couple more fights in 112. Mr. Honda and Taken Promotions decides to take him to 115, he's ready. Or when he doesn't have any more opponents to fight in 112. For the moment, he's fighting in 112. He's in 115.
Roman? In late 1990s,
I won't hurt it.
the opportunities that the featherweights have as flyweight and having an impressive victory. Do you feel that you've created a great opportunity for all flyweights around the world?
Sí, una tan grande pelear en HBO y una carrera Golovkin me ha cautivo también que me voy a reconocer más aquí en Estados Unidos.
It's a great opportunity to fight on HBO and on the undercard of Triple G, who is a great champion.
Next question. Hey, Golovkin. I will ask you, first of all, I want to say congratulations for the victory.
Thank you.
The second round, you knocked down Willie Monroe. It looked like the fight was almost over. How surprised were you that he came back from that and rallied back for a couple more rounds?
No, it's good motivation for me. Yeah, I don't lose control. So second I can down on him, good left hook. I feel him. It's very interesting for me. I don't want short fight, crazy fight. Maybe no more praise, just I stay in front of him. Just I want to show my fans how I can beat any style. He helped me.
And would you say that was the most challenging style you've been in the ring with so far?
Yeah, this is good step. It's good experience because he's smart.
Thank you.
Tom, do you have the attendance?
How old are you? Pick on your wood. Why you ain't calling him at what weight?
At what weight? 140, 155?
Willie, you talked about before the fight not wanting to get into the soccer robot style fight, but it seemed like after
Can you speak up?
Yeah, sorry, Willie. You talked about before the fight not wanting to get into a soccer robot type of fight, but after the first knockdown, it seemed like that's exactly what you did. I just want to know if you could talk about how your mentality changed after the first knockdown.
Well, I'm a boxer first, but once I get hit, that warrior mentality kicks in and I gotta go fight. You hit me with one, I gotta hit you with three. That's just my mentality. So, I got a little bit off my game plan after I got caught with a good shot.
Gennady, if he hurts you at all, and if you're going to wait for the big fight, who else is out there for you to fight at middleweight?
My focus is on 160 right now. Miguel Cotto, he's a great champion. He's WBC champion. Maybe. Right now I understand my situation. And thank you very much for HBO. I think right now this is possible. Thank you very much for WBC, WWE. This is possible because I have 2 belts. My situation is very close. I have WBC interim belt. I know this is very close for us. And I know especially thank you for HBO. I know this is very possible situation right now.
Willie, down to your right in front. There was an extended conversation between you and Jack Reese. What was being said? Who's talking? Right in front of you, brother. What was being said? That extended conversation that you would have with Jack Reese.
He was just asking, how did I feel about, continue in the 6th round? I kept getting hit on the hips and right around the back around my kidneys. I just couldn't feel my right leg. So
Gennady, this is a question for you and Abel as well. Someone mentioned the Mayweather fight earlier. That seems like a fantasy, but talking realistically, could you make 154 pounds if that fight somehow did present itself? And Abel, could Gennady make 154 pounds?
This is business. Show me contract, talk it later.
Only for Floyd. There's no reason to go down to 54 for anybody. Canelo hasn't made 54 in a couple fights, so I'm sure he'll be moving to 60. But for Floyd, most definitely.
Hi, Gennady. Congratulations. I just saw right now that Canelo had tweeted that he sees he doesn't see him going down to 160. Going up to 160 anytime soon. So just like you said, you're not willing to go to 154. So you see that fight happen or what? How do you do that?
The thing is, if he fights Cotto, then if he beats Cotto, he's mandated to fight him. So he's going to have to fight him 160.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
We're not going to give him a catch weight. It's a 160 title. So if he chooses to give it up, well, then we'll fight somebody else for that. But we're not going down to 54.
Gennady, besides Cotto this year, can we see you unify with another title holder, perhaps the winner of Hassan Endam and David Lemieux, or with Andy Lee if he continues to keep his title?
Yes, right now I want a unification fight. My goal is all the belts, middle division. I feel it's great. I think the time. No, I want all the belts. Maybe like Javier style, maybe like Bernard Hopkins, like a long time. This is my category, welcome to the category.
Tom, can you speak a little bit more about what's next for Gennady?
Well, Gennady wants to fight 4 times a year, so we're going to see what happens with Cotto and Gil June 6th. But you can't really wait for people. You can't force people to get in the ring. Like we saw with Chavez last year. If he was waiting for Chavez, he'd still be waiting and not fighting. So he wants to stay active. Right now, it would look like a September date is the most likely for his next fight. And then we see what happens after that. But naturally, it depends what happens with Cotto and Gil, and then we take it from there.
Any more questions?
What do you want to ask?
About Andre Ward. I need to know. Give the microphone to her.
One more. You are Cotto's mandatory at least fight. Now, if you decide, because if Cotto decides to go and fight Canelo next, which is more than likely going to happen from the way that everything's being sorted out, it seems as if he's going to go and fight Canelo instead, would you be willing to do a step-aside agreement, or are you going to force him to fight you or vacate the belt?
I can answer that, Michelle. It's clear Mauricio was here tonight. I don't know if he's still here, but it's clear from the WBC. It's mandated that the winner of Gil and Cotto has to fight Gennady next. Cotto can fight Canelo, absolutely no problem. But he can't fight for the WBC title, can't defend his title unless he has an agreement with Gennady. So far, we don't have an agreement in place, so we'll see what happens. But if he fights Canelo without the permission, then he'll vacate the title. Gennady becomes a champion, which is his goal, and then he'll just keep defending that. And Dom and Lemieux is they're going to fight. Looks like June 20th. So the winner of that fight would be interesting for the IBF title. Andy Lee is a great champion, WBO champion. That would be a great fight as well. So step by step, he wants to unify the entire division. He's one of the only fighters, or one of the few fighters that has the ability and the activity to do something like that.
Tom, just that Mauricio told us that he would, if Cotto beat Gil, he would allow Cotto and Alvarez to fight as long as they put, before that fight, they signed an agreement to fight Gennady next. So that would put it into next year. Would you be okay with that if they signed on paper and said, we will fight, Cotto Canelo winner would fight Gennady next?
If the winner agreed to fight him, and if it was the right terms, it'd be something we'd have to consider. He's mandated now. If he has to wait, 3 or 4 months, it's something to consider. He wants to fight as soon as possible. There has been no agreement that's reached yet. But if the right terms are in place, it's something you have to consider. But it's not something that he would want to do because he would rather have the title than wait.
I think we're going to wrap it up. Gennady, you have any final words about your performance and the fans?
Wow.
Thank you very much for everybody for